Really, Charlie Porches vibes, blending tight, chilling at Honey Dew, where coffee meets delight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tune in live every Wednesday at 10. Bring a family member or friend.
Hey, welcome to Chopping It Up at Honey Dew. And guys are getting ready. They get ready to do their thing behind the mic. We got Chops Turner. We got Earl Whitehead doing his thing, and they're setting up, trying to get ready. We do music in the morning, and you're definitely going to be satisfied with the music that they play. These guys are professionals. They do the right thing, and I'm truly happy to be here at Honey Dew. Great owner, Walter Moniz. They'll be coming soon and joining us. So just feel free to hang on tight, and I'll continue to talk to you as people here. People in and out talking, and but once Chops is ready, he tests it, and we're gonna definitely listen to the voice. You know.
The longer the seat is, more money for you. Whoa,
Yeah.
Hey, Charles, he's better looking than you. He's better looking than you are. How are you, sir? Hey, Chops.
Hey, you want to talk while they're over there getting
Yeah,
things?
we just gotta get Chops to
Yeah.
the music like a little lower.
Yeah.
That's all. So people can hear. That's all. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well.
Good.
So, how's business there, Walter, at Honey Dew Rte?
It's going okay.
Yeah.
It's going okay. Yeah.
What about the North End?
Are we on?
Yeah. We're
Oh,
on.
okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honey Dew Rte 18. It's been a while, probably.
Yeah. You know.
And while the superstar is setting up there, looks like he's got number 2 superstar in the city.
Earl, man, that voice is.
Earl is good. I hear him performing all over the place. But it's so glad that the weather's warmed up a little. Well, not just a little bit, but these last 2 days has been hot. But I can't complain. I'll take this any day than snow and rain and cold weather. Every time it's warm out, people just want to be out. They want to go out to restaurants, wine and dine, and walk around the beach or spend time outdoors. Grilling. And those are some fun times, because when you do those things, it's positively. You're being out with the family. Life is too short. Get out there and enjoy this weather. We're getting ready. Honeydew's getting ready with this weather. We had our refresher drinks that are out now, different type of flavors: dragon fruit, the lime, peach, strawberry, lemonade, you name it. We're ready. We also offer DoorDash for anyone who doesn't want to leave the air conditioning at their office or their house. North End, we've had some successful classic car shows. We're going to do it every other Tuesday in the North End location, 2813 Acushnet Avenue. We had over, the week before, we had over 30 cars, classic cars, that visited the site. They were parked there for 2 hours from 5 to 7. What a turnout. What a turnout. We probably had 200-300 people that were in the parking lot just looking at these cars. And what's amazing is that these cars come from our local community.
Yeah.
You know, they've had these cars housed through the whole winter. Can't wait to bring it out. Days like this, show it off. They bring it out. They leave their wives home. They say, "Listen, this is my day now. My toy's coming out," and it's such a great thing for our local community. So,
And believe it or not, you help your neighbors too, right? In the plaza, you know, they're like, "Hey, this is great." You know, we'll probably get some new customers.
Right,
You know,
right.
So, but that's called community, and that's
Yes.
what you do, man.
Yeah.
So, the refreshers are amazing. I truly like them. It's
frozen drinks as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Oreo, strawberry, lemonade. It's that time of the year, and hopefully, you know, before the summer, you and I and Chops could have a summer kickoff, and have a little tasting of our refreshing and frozen drinks,
yeah.
as well as our dirty sodas. Can't forget the dirty sodas.
Oh, you know what?
The Diet Coke and the regular Coke,
Yeah.
mixed in with syrups and cold foam and whipped cream on top.
Nice.
There are a lot. That was a big thing this late spring, so early spring. Sorry.
I love it. So what we got Deb Raymond saying good morning.
Good morning, Deb.
Yeah, she said she's headed to the beach. See you guys all next week. Good job, you know. So, but that's we're fortunate around here, right?
Yeah.
We get to enjoy our beaches because they're accessible all year round, and we can. Even if it's in the winter, I still think it's a great place to go down and chill out and hang out, you know. So,
What a crowd we have here today.
yeah, nice.
You know, it's like as soon as you walked in, they all followed you.
That's it. Nice chatter, man.
Did you bring everyone from the school department here?
No, I actually.
Your former colleague is here, right?
Yep. We just we talked, and the interesting thing is we
Works
just
for
talked a
school
couple of
department as
days.
well.
Yeah, we talked a few days ago, and but yeah, shout out to my good buddy Gus.
Gus, yeah.
and
What is he doing for the school department now?
he's security and
Oh, nice.
and he does a lot of the background.
Oh, good.
A great guy, great guy.
Yep.
His dad was the neighborhood milkman, hoodman. He drove the hood truck in and around.
Oh, really? The West End or just?
No, right in the South
Oh,
End.
nice.
As far as way past, you know, into Rivet and County and all in that area, he made all the deliveries to all the stores. Back then it was Fairfield Market, you know.
Yeah.
And the old Tip Top on Rivet Street.
Tip Top. Wow,
He delivered to all those different places, you know. So, awesome. And thank you everyone on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn for joining us at Chopping It Up at Honey Dew Rte.
Charlie, and I want to commend you as well. You really have taken this podcast show into an amazing business of yours, because you know I know that you've always been huge on community building.
Yep.
And you've had some awesome guests on your show. People look forward to watching it, even if they can't watch it live. When they get home from work, they're having dinner, they're watching a show from previously recorded.
Yeah.
And it's amazing what you've done with your show, and more people want you live at their locations. And again, the guests that you have brought in have been such a inspirational to many people out there that watch the show daily. And you're so committed because you do several shows a day.
Yeah.
I don't know how your wife allows it, but you've taken over. Your whole house has been transformed into the Charlie Perry Studios.
Just today I got
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
I got 3, and I just trying to stay busy.
Yeah.
And the one thing about the podcast and it being at home is I'm home. I'm
Yeah.
safe, sound, you know.
Your wife knows where you are.
Yep.
And she's got you cooking too while you're doing the podcast.
That's it. Yep.
Grilling.
Hey, I actually I can't wait to kind of jump on the grill, you know.
Yeah. Chops a couple of weeks ago said he tries to do two things.
Yeah.
He tells his wife Nicole forces him to go outside to cut the grass.
Yeah.
At the same time, he says, "Well, while I cut the grass, I'm going to get the grill going."
Yeah.
So she said, "Okay, great. You cut the grass and get the grill going for dinner afterwards." So she comes outside. She says, "Where's the grass is still tall, but the chicken is almost done."
Yeah. He got his priorities. Food first, right?
Somebody's not up on their job.
I told him stop cutting the grass with that Fisher Price lawnmower.
And he still had his tuxedo on.
Yeah. No. But yeah, it's oh, here we go. What's going on? How you doing? New Bedford Creole saying what's up. This was Paul Parrish pretending to be working while watching you guys. Yeah.
We won't tell anybody, I
We won't
promise.
tell anybody.
Yeah. So what you guys I gotta take this call.
Go ahead.
What's your take on the NBA series? Who do you guys think will be the final two teams they're gonna go to the championship? I'm interested to see some of the feedback that we hear.
Okay. Yeah, yesterday's game was a different. It was a total, choke job by Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, they definitely should have had that game. They were up by a lot, and then there was a key point where I believe it was Sean Elliott was Jefferson was saying that he was saying that Brunson is scoring all the points, like 4 or 5 baskets in a row, and then all of a sudden he gets his 5th foul and they don't go after him, they don't attack him, and they could have, it would have been very crucial, especially because of after that 5th foul, there was that time where it was tied, it was back and forth, but it was back and forth because the penetration of Brunson and kicking it out to the threes. And they were kind of going on James Harden's weakness on his defense and attacking him left and right. So that's where they scored is 4 or 5 baskets in a row and end up tying the game. What was it? Cleveland 2-guard. That 3 was in and out. The game would have been over if he made it, but woulda, shoulda, coulda, right? I actually think that I would definitely. There's no way you can go away from the Spurs and how they're playing. That Wemby is just a different type of person. They're calling him an alien because he is an alien. He's out of the world. He's out of the world, and it's just unbelievable. Earl, feel free, man. You can sit over here. It's so we definitely. I'm enjoying basketball, even though my team is definitely out of it, but. It is what it is. Paul says Donovan Mitchell has a beyond talent, but he is more of a teammate than a killer. And I get that, but this last game, not his last game, but when they won the series in Game 7, Mitchell turned it on. He can turn it on, and he can go to the hoop. He can do what he wants. He's that type of player. And I think right now it's for some didn't click. Some didn't make him mad, and but he'll turn it around, and he's definitely going to be the most valuable player of the series. I think Cleveland will pull it out. A lot of people going to the Knicks, but I think yesterday was a clear example of what could happen as long as Cleveland maintains the composure.
I'm with New York.
Yeah, yes. You know what?
The reason why I say
Yep.
New York because last year when they were playing Boston, they did the best that they could do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as Boston
Mm-hmm.
winning that series.
Yep.
Okay. Bringing it up to speed. They learned a lot from Boston. And I
Yes.
think that's what they're doing right now. They're using their big guy, Tom, whatever his name is.
Yep.
Thompson and some of the other guys,
Mhm.
including
Rob
Brunson.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're really sparking it.
Yeah.
They're really turning it on. They had a long break, so they got fresh legs.
Yep.
Okay,
I gotta agree.
so I think Cleveland, they see what's going on because they're keeping it tight. But like you said, New York came and they did exactly what they're supposed to do.
Yep. They were on a mission, and they were like, you could see Coach Brown was like, he's you can see Brunson communicating with him on the court, and then he took advantage of that high pick and roll and making James Harden play him, and even at the point where Brunson is smaller than Harden, but he was jumping over him a couple of times on those fadeaways, even, and so I'm but that's James Harden's history,
Even those high octane shots that Brunson was making,
Yeah,
they was fall.
and
These guys know how to do it because they play
smooth.
basketball every day of the week, 7 days a week,
Yep.
even when they're sleeping.
He had a bottle
Yes.
and a basketball.
Yes,
Right?
he did.
His father was
Yes, he
just
did.
had him ready, and was tough on him. And I like him. I always liked him from since he came into the league. I
Sure.
liked him in college when
Sure.
and it's but Wemby is just unbelievable.
Now Wemby is another character in himself,
Yeah.
okay, along with his team.
Yes.
So seeing that they're playing OKC,
hmm
I think that's going to be a pretty good game.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see that OKC was going to take the whole thing again.
Yep.
But that's their uphill battle right there.
Mhm.
If they ever get past that, the game's over. I don't care when
True.
it comes to the finals.
Yeah.
It's game over.
Mhm.
It's game
I
over.
think Holmgren has to stop playing swing forward.
Sure.
He's definitely he was made to be their center.
Mhm.
He's not
Play him like a center.
Yeah.
Get the threes. Play him like a center. I think that's the problem that the Celtics had.
Mhm. Yeah.
Outside of Jaylen Brown, too much dribbling,
Yeah. Exactly.
too much ball handling.
Yeah.
No sharing the ball.
Yep.
All these things destroyed them.
I
to me.
agree.
It destroyed them. And I was looking for them to go past this first round. When they got bumped out the first round,
Yeah.
my jaws just dropped.
It
The
did.
expectations with the sports announcers, was like shocked.
Sure was.
They gave them the benefit of the doubt that they was going to do what they need to do, and it never came to that.
I agree.
Never came to that. So I don't know what kind of changes they're going to make, but they need a couple of big people in a center that stays as a center, 3-point person, not somebody that's posting on the outside all the time. You need somebody posting in the middle all the time.
I agree.
And so even if he's running, like back in the day with the old Celtics, they run it, but the center be right there. And if he's right there, ready for that serving of the pass,
Yeah.
here it is.
That goes from I mean, from every single big man they had,
Yes.
Celtics years ago it was Parrish and McHale. They stood on that block.
Mm-hmm.
They defended on defense. They did everything they was supposed
Even
to.
the 6 man when you talk about McHale,
Yeah.
the long reach, getting it, but it was all in the middle, all in the paint.
And the tremendous shot. Shooting in the bucket, no matter what. It was almost like, he got the ball again, and it was 2 points. Michael Consaccio says, "What's going on, fellas? Got to check out my guy Chops. Cleveland had poor use of timeouts, and they played not to lose instead of playing to win. They got tired. If proper adjustments were made." And still going with I'm still going with the Cavs. I picked San Antonio to beat OKC, and it's so hard to repeat. Yes, it is. Morgan Peters, Wilding Funky Professor says, "Good morning, brothers. Good morning to you, man. You're doing some great job there, Funky Professor. Like some of the new stuff you're coming up with, and you're staying busy.
It's going to be. This is going to be probably one of the best series around.
Yeah.
for a long time. You know what I mean? Just to kind of sometimes this is the kind of series that you're looking for, especially if your team's not involved in it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So now once they're not involved, now you're looking at the new characters for next year. You know what I'm saying? If they win it this year, you know what I mean?
I've been enjoying these last two series and really watching the game from start to end, not just flipping through the channels. I'm not even doing that. I'm watching it. I'm staying glued in as if, you know, the Celtics were playing. You know, I'm just intensely watching it. I'm like, all right, you got to get, you know, I would say bring Allen in for Cleveland. You know, it's time to bring him back in, you know, so we can defend the paint. There was times with San Antonio, not that they needed him, but I thought at some point, De'Aaron Fox, you know, I said, wow, if he was in it, it would have been such a different game, you know, but San Antonio ended up winning. But I don't think it would have went to double overtime with Fox in it,
Right.
because he's just so quick
Right.
and mid-range game and fast. This could be one of the fastest ball handlers in the NBA. So,
but we can look for the series to be really good on both sides. You know, the San Antonio, OKC, and New York, and the Cavaliers. So they're giving up good basketball right now, regardless of what goes on.
yeah.
They're really giving up good basketball. And like you said, since that the Celtics aren't in here, we still like basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Basketball fans. And people.
Exactly.
I'll sit in the neighborhood park and watch a couple of guys play ball, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I truly love it.
Oh, yeah.
Is a comment that Claxton or Time Lord needs to be added with Kada. Yeah. I mean, Claxton, I always liked him. He's playing for Brooklyn. Time Lord Robert Williams. I mean, that he's got a center the spot in my heart. I just want to make sure that he stays on the court, in the gym, and be able to play for them. And if he's able to, if they're able to sign him and get him back here, you know, I think their problems are solved, because Robert Williams is gonna shoot from the key on in. He don't want nothing to do with the three. He's gonna pick and roll, and he's gonna and he's actually
He's
gotten
the inside paint player.
and he's gotten better going to Portland. Believe it or not, somebody coached him up that he's doing a whole lot of good things, and so I think he's gotten better. So whatever we thought of the Time Lord, guess what? I think he's gonna be 5 times more better than what he was. So
You know, when he was talking about working out, it's funny you mentioned that, because they were talking about Embiid.
yep,
Does he work out? Does he stay physically fit?
I don't think so.
I don't think so neither. For him to fall down like a leaf off the tree, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? We have relatives that are a whole lot smaller
Right.
than Embiid,
Right.
but solid like a rock.
Yeah.
And you couldn't, you know, big men couldn't push them around, and they was a whole lot smaller. But he flops, and someone taught him that.
Yeah.
He smiles. He thinks it's cute.
Yeah.
But he's sitting at home with that, you know, that margarita or whatever he is. Hey, I want a sandwich. I want a steak.
Yeah.
And he's not working out.
No,
and he
he's
should.
not. He's not.
And I don't know how he's not doing it. It's having kids. Kids will keep you busy, right?
Yeah.
You do something, you know, and
Sure.
but it's even though he's definitely, I think he'll go to the Hall of Fame. But I'm just, I wish he was more determined, like a Tim Duncan was.
Yes.
You know,
Some of the
David
old
Robinson,
standards that we see, that we know.
Yeah.
Robert Parrish, for that matter. You know what I'm saying?
old Massachusetts Patrick Ewing. You know, they were committed to the game.
Yes.
You know?
But I do see, but as a matter of fact, even Jaylen Brown was talking about every time you turn around, he's flopping all over the floor.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that for the excuse of what you lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot more than that than just looking at another opponent and saying that he flopped too many times. That's why they won.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
No.
That's not the dessert I want to hear at all.
He was flopping, but he was also tired, and they didn't.
Yes,
take
that's what I'm
advantage of it.
saying. So there's the conditioning right there.
Yeah. I would have. educate a young man like that,
Mhm.
still in his 30s, let him run.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I taught when I was coaching, I taught the big man, I want you to run from hoop to hoop,
Mm-hmm.
but stay in that lane,
Mhm.
stay in that line. I want you to go up and back, straight ahead. I don't care what it is,
Mm-hmm.
because that will always put you in a position to score a
That's
layup
right.
or block a shot on the other
Yeah,
end.
or an assist.
Yes, exactly.
You know, so you got 3 brands of applesauce
Yeah.
versus not going into the paint,
hmm
getting a foul, and getting bonuses.
Yes.
Everybody wants to hit that 3 all the time.
Mhm.
You can't depend on that 3 all the time. You know?
Dr. J had some beautiful layups, right?
Because he was going in the paint. He was painting the picture.
Yeah. Reggie Victor says, "Good morning, brothers. From Worcester, much love for you guys. Yeah, we love you too, brother. Y'all here every single week. I appreciate it. Reggie's telling the con man to get off this page. I love when those two fight. And David Goyer from South Florida. What's up, man? Saying I love you. Earl, I want to talk about you and your music. What's going on? What's next with you?
What's next with me? I still got my group, Stepping Up, featuring New Image. I got a matter of fact, I got a gig coming up this weekend in Westport, Oriental Pearl.
Nice.
And I got a private gig going on in Middleborough on Sunday.
Nice.
And you know, being at the age that I'm at right now, you know, 73 years old, still trying to
And look
keep
good,
it up.
man.
You know what I mean?
Look good.
But me and Charles, we go way back when it
Yeah.
comes to me getting back on the scene. You know, matter of fact, he's helped me out in many ways
Yeah.
to get me back in condition
Yeah.
for what I'm doing right now. So I always appreciate him,
Yeah.
no matter what goes on.
I harass him all the time. We have very serious conversations, you know, usually, you know, and we talk about a lot of things. We
Sure.
mentioned you, we
Sure.
mentioned Maurice, we mentioned all the different
Mhm.
people that he's been involved in. And I like the dude. But and we go back a long ways, but our friendship has gotten better this past
Sure,
year
there you go.
because we're doing more and more things together.
Like
you know?
fine wine getting together, and it
Yeah.
starts the chemicals start going right. You know,
Yeah.
the grapes start going the way they're supposed to go. You know?
Yes.
And it's funny how you mentioned Maurice Starr, and I give a shout out to my cousin and Ron DeVoe from New Edition.
Nice.
You know, and,
Nice.
yeah, so I tip my hat off to them with their walk of fame and
Mhm.
their fame in general.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
Just
Just those, you know, right? It's as they say, the project kids, right?
sure.
Just think of what they've done and who they impacted,
Mm-hmm.
both just music people,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Groups here and there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, new kids, and it just goes on in sync. There's
Mhm.
so many people that mentioned New Edition,
Mhm.
your cousin, all that stuff, the talent, right? That they had and the way they were taught, they learned. I mean, they learned from being ripped off
Yeah.
and all that stuff, right? And
Yeah.
but that's when you talk about R&B music, they're mentioned, right? And who was it? Janet Jackson's ex-husband, Dupree, right?
Mhm.
He honestly said, "New Edition, best group ever."
Right.
He said, and his philosophy was because they all went on their own, had some signal, and it all went platinum.
Right.
What other group you can say in R&B had done that? That
Right, that's true.
ventured off just to do a solo thing
No.
and then have it. They definitely did it. So
and still bounce back, still keep their focus on
Yep.
what's going on.
Oh.
And that's very true. Because this when I was growing up, it's always been the Temptations with me.
yes.
That's right.
So I learned my
That-
bass
Yeah.
from Albert Franklin
Look at that.
and Eddie Kendrick.
Don't say that. If he starts doing that, man, I gotta start writing checks, man. Earl, you leave that voice in your pocket, man.
Yeah.
Walter and I just don't have that money, man.
Yeah. But and then as I got into the business, like groups like Survivors with their clothing,
Right.
it was always the jumpsuits.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
we would run down the highways downtown Boston come out with 6 or 7 slacks, you know,
Yeah.
and all that, you know, the shoes and all that.
Right.
So in our era, the temptation,
Right.
growing up into the situation, survivors,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So that was my claim to what's going
Right.
on. You know what I'm
Very
saying?
nice. That's a good way of looking at things.
Right.
Yes.
Looking how you want to be on stage, what
Yes.
you want to sing,
Yeah.
what type of words you want to say to the
Right.
lady
Mhm.
in the audience. You know,
Mhm.
it triggers. I mean, I get triggered. So I'm listening to the music, and then I'll just grab just one line, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I can turn that around. Let me see what I can do with that. And that goes back to, you know, watching the Temptations,
Right.
Tavaz, and you see,
Right.
and you think about something. Heaven must be missing an angel, and you think about that
Mhm.
title.
Mhm.
Yeah, she is an angel,
Mhm.
and she's not in heaven, but she's right here with me.
Yeah.
You start thinking about my girl with the Temptations.
Mhm.
Man, that song will last forever.
Look how long, many generations that's
Yeah.
on Michael. That's Michael.
Yeah.
So many
Yep.
generations.
Unless we all start dinging robots, it'll be my robot.
If you look at today's world,
Right.
and you look at the music that we're listening to, like the Temptation, Ball of Confusion,
Right.
all these things.
Yes.
You know,
Another
those
great
are the
one.
songs. Even with Curtis Mayfield.
Right. Good.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's
You know what
another
I'm
guy.
saying?
Yeah,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Edwin Starr,
Yes.
War, what is it? All that
Right.
was in our era.
Mhm.
Right.
Our era was the best ever going.
Sure
Right.
I
was.
don't care what nobody said.
Yeah.
That's what, because it was a learning era, and
Right.
we should have learned something from it.
Yeah.
But no, for some reason it got stopped.
Yeah.
It got thrown right back down into where it belongs,
Right.
you know, where it doesn't belong.
Yes.
You know, it's not out here, you know,
I
doing what
agree.
it needs to do.
I agree.
Right.
I learned a lot from R&B Money podcast with Tank and Jay Valentine,
Mm-hmm.
because they bring those artists front and center. One things that I truly excuse me one second. Just trying.
Yeah.
One of the truly things I like about them is that they bring some of the artists on. When you go and you bring the groups like the Whispers on, and you let them talk so organically, and you get to like, hey, these dudes, they're just normal, just like I am. They have
Mm.
conversation.
Right.
Their struggle is real, just
Mhm.
like a lot of other people. And with that podcast, some of the people they bring in, and songwriters behind the songs, I'm like, that dude wrote that song, and I'm like, man, but there's just songwriting, producing, engineering, all that stuff.
Right.
People forget about that, but
Mhm.
it's making millionaires, people
Right.
close to billionaires.
Right.
Says, all right, you know, maybe I can't sing anymore. Maybe they don't want me to do this. I'm gonna do something else.
Right.
I'm
Right.
gonna stop producing. I'm gonna create all kinds of things.
Right.
And but go back to what you were saying about, you know, our era and that music.
Right.
Guess what? They're sampling everything from that era
Yeah.
and putting
Right.
in everything.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a successful singer out there. I forget the guy, kid from the Super Bowl, but he took on Luther Vandross' song, right? So
Right.
now you and I are listening like for the first time that Luther said, "Oh, here comes Luther," and then all of a
Right.
sudden it's a rap song, and I'm like, damn,
Mm.
you shouldn't be able to touch something. However, but Luther Vandross' family ain't
Ain't complaining, right?
hating it, right?
Mm.
Those royalty checks are saying,
That's
man,
right. That's right.
Luther didn't leave this kind of money behind for us.
Right. Well, it's like Marvin Gaye when what's his name? Pharrell and
Well,
Robin Thicke. I guess they wrote that. They had that song and they had that Marvin Gaye's background in it. I
Oh.
don't want to hum it. I don't want to hum it. You know which one it is?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
But you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to give that money to them.
Oh,
It was
right,
almost
right.
seven-
Oh,
it was
yeah,
almost
yeah,
like
yeah,
$7
yeah,
million.
yeah,
Yeah. And it was, I forget when it ended up getting tested, and I don't know. I think he appealed it or something. But I have to.
I know they was in court with that.
Yeah, it's Sharon, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and end result is that you can't something special, man. You just got to leave that stuff alone, man. Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
You know, look. We were talking about the other day, Tracy Chapman, right?
Right,
She did
yeah.
one album, one single,
Yeah.
and guess what? She's legendary off of that. She don't
Yeah,
want.
that's right.
She wanted to do it her way, and she stuck with it.
Yeah.
And they keep
That's
trying
what
to
you gotta
twist
do.
it to get her to change, and she's like, I ain't changing. I'm doing it this way.
There you go.
But the one thing about her is that she has the blessings. She definitely has the money,
Yeah.
and
She stayed on course.
yeah,
I
definitely.
remember her from being in Harvard Square.
Hmm. Yeah,
Boston?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What?
Playing the music.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What would your favorite venue to play outside?
Outside,
Yeah.
probably the one in Rhode Island where they have the what's that college in Rhode Island? I can't think of it right now.
Brown, Rick.
Big.
Yeah, it's a big one. Can't think of it right now.
Yep.
But that was one of the bigger ones that I liked. It had a nice crowd. You know?
Right.
And at that particular time, I was kind of feeling bad then.
Mhm.
That was kind of
Yep.
not in the weather of it because of my health personally.
Yep.
But I thought that was a good one because it had all the paraphernalia, the screens, the lights, the cameras and all that stuff. So I'd say that would probably be the best one.
Okay.
There's been others
Yeah.
that's been down
No, but-
at the very beginning. You know?
Okay. What about you, Chuck?
I enjoy doing it, especially here, 50 nights, man. I enjoy playing on
Oh,
down
yeah,
here, 50 nights,
yeah.
over 8,000 people or more.
Mhm.
Castle Hill, probably the best. When I was with Disco Dream Band, we were outside. That's a great venue because at first there was nobody there, so I was cruising.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
all of a sudden, like thousands of kids came out the nowhere. We don't know where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very impressive because it started from little young kids all the way to mom and dad,
Yeah.
you know, to young kids to mom and dad. So it was really great for us, great for me. It told me something that if you can create that here, you can go anywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm.
No different than New Edition or New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
It's all about promotion, about
Mhm.
marketing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They have that at their, they have that at their Leisure Men.
Mhm.
To have to promote that.
Yeah.
We don't have that,
Yeah.
you know, but with social media, we're able to do that now.
Yeah.
You know, we can able to promote ourselves, market ourselves.
Yeah, because even with writing back in the day,
Right,
if,
right.
if you didn't have anybody that was in Warner
Exactly.
Brothers, Capitol Records, or
There
anything
you
like
go.
that,
That's
you're
right.
not going
You
anywhere.
ain't going
Yeah.
anywhere.
I don't care how good the song is. I don't care. And I've been
Yeah.
a writer before I did anything else.
Yep.
Okay, I've done that.
Right.
And so
Right.
as time goes on, you can have Spit Mother's production now, you know, or any
Uh-huh.
kind of
That's
name
right.
now,
That's right.
you know, and
That's
go
right.
on your own. And I
That's
think
true.
people like MC Hammer kind of proved that in a way because he was selling his CDs out of
Yeah,
his trunk.
I was
True.
stuck.
You know
True.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, why should I give it to you guys? And you're going to make all the money. I ain't going to get nothing. This is
Yeah.
my thing. You know what I'm saying? This is my
right.
my baby. This is my
Yep.
product. You know?
Exactly.
So now the world is wide open.
It's
for
wide
that,
open now.
You know,
Yeah.
and then
Um,
still you
I got
gotta put
Johnson and Wales. Was that what you saying? Someone
Yeah,
put
maybe
it
Johnson
Johnson and Wales, maybe.
Maybe Johnson Wells outside.
No, was
Yeah, I
that?
think was it Johnson Wells?
It's,
Yeah,
it's,
they used
it's
to have
that college.
concerts.
It's that college before you go over that big bridge.
Bristol Bridge, right? Maybe.
Bristol, is it Bristol County? Is that the college?
Bristol. Wait.
Before you get over that big bridge.
Oh, you talking about Jamestown, something like that?
Yeah.
Jamestown over that bridge.
Yeah.
It's
I
the one that
forget.
goes way
Yeah,
up
where,
over.
oh, I ain't going over that bridge.
I didn't either, but it was the college that was right there
Oh, no,
before you
college.
get there.
Yeah.
Before
You
you
could
get
name
there.
that college. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Manuela Cormier says, very nice. She said she loves you two together.
Oh, that you see.
Yeah.
Oh, she always
And
she loves the whole
and-
time.
and
She
Nicole says me too.
Ah,
So I
oh,
love
yeah.
it. You know what? See, you guys got some groupies, right?
Yes.
But when people like that are just saying things and they truly mean it, right? We all mean it, right?
That's right.
I don't care how close they are to you
Mhm.
guys. You know what? Because if someone don't want to hear you, I don't care if
That's
it's
right. They don't want to hear
I
you.
don't give
hear
your
you.
brother, sister, mother. If they don't want to hear
They
you,
don't want to hear you.
they ain't going.
And believe me, my wife is very
And,
like
and
that.
maybe
yeah.
you know how the code is. And Manuela was. They tell you like it is.
Exactly.
There's no cut and dry. Man.
Exactly.
They tell you like it is.
Exactly.
And I'll be home sometime practicing. You be quiet. They tell me like it is. I'm practicing. But when they really mean, because Bill and I have the chemistry together, and I don't have to show. As you saw that night at Blue, when he was there.
Yeah.
And Charlie was taking pictures. That I don't say nothing. He just goes up there. I know what he knows what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And everybody, that's a talent, man. Everybody can't do that.
No, they can't.
Everybody can't.
No, none of that. But nobody can grab some of these ladies that I've never seen before.
Right.
And still don't see them to these days.
Yeah.
when we're filling up those clubs.
Oh, yeah, club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those liquor bottles are empty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We were playing the Elks.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was years ago.
Yeah, that was that. When we was man,
Yeah.
Man, we're high tech then.
yes. And you had that song. Now show me how you really
Show how
feel.
you feel,
It was one of
man.
my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I'm saying, hey, you better go down the street, go get a couple bottles.
Go somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna need it.
Hey, when he crossed those waves of the bomb shelter, man. It was like the
Yeah.
bomb shelter, man.
Yeah.
That helped launch our career as well, man.
Sure.
The bomb shelter, and it's true. It takes a spark to start a fire, and
Yeah.
that was the spark to start the
Yeah.
fire
Yeah.
here in the whole South Coast for myself.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember Earl and many of the groups.
Raheem,
You know what? The best I walked in the vets one time. I'll never forget it. Not too long ago. I mean, it was a while ago, but
yeah,
you guys were practicing at the vets, but where you were, I said, man, that would be a perfect setup, right? The vet stage is over here, right?
Mhm.
But you guys were in that little where it splits the two rooms,
yes,
and you were facing this way, but facing towards the front of the building.
yeah,
And practicing. And I got this quick vision. I said, you know what? The stage would be better right here.
right,
You could be at the bar over here, and the stage is right there.
Still see the action.
People could sit in front and dance. It widens that dance floor a little bit better, but the dance,
You all right with
the
it?
stage would have been better, right?
Mhm.
You know.
Mhm.
So I'm so happy to, especially just man, I forget how many months ago, but Chops had told me about, your birthday,
Yes,
right?
sir.
And then you came in,
Oh man,
moments notice,
I'm
boom,
telling you,
filled in. But it was a shock to me because I didn't know you were going to be there until I was there. And to hear that voice again, I'm like, man, yeah, that's Earl. That's the
yeah,
guy.
everybody knows Earl. Yeah, there he is.
So, you guys ever fight over the microphone?
Nah,
Nah.
yeah, Charlie.
No, we just want to make sure that the microphones are right. Right, so that way,
We want to make sure it's working,
so
man.
that way the togetherness will
Yeah.
be right there.
Yeah.
Instead of one being so bright and the other one's like, I gotta fight this to get this.
Yeah, right,
You know,
right,
I've always been the type of person that never want to overshadow nothing. I
right,
just want to make sure that it's
Right.
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 That's just the bottom line. Is right.
Right.
Even with my fellow that my other singer, Al Newton,
Right.
same thing. You know what I'm saying? I push good harmony.
That's right.
I push
Yeah.
That's right.
good vocals.
Yes.
Anything that's underneath of it, we gotta fix it.
That's right. Gotta
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta fix it. Even when we get together,
Oh yeah.
we gotta fix it. You know, we gotta
Mhm.
fix this. You know what I mean? We gotta make sure that that's right.
Yeah. And all the rehearsal, man, he's very particular, man.
Yeah.
And about the harmonies, and
Yeah.
I love it because it taught me something, man. I was developed myself,
Mhm.
my falsetto at the time.
Mhm.
I should have some falsetto high.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, I didn't want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And, it took me a long time. I had it, but I had to develop it, cultivate,
Yeah.
develop it.
And you both bring out the best because you know what each other's gonna bring
Sure.
to the stage,
Right.
and so you end up bringing out the best in
Mhm.
each other just by, well, to my left is Chops, to my right is Earl. Guess what? I gotta make sure I do this right,
Mhm.
and it works.
It does. It does. Because again, you don't have to worry about your partner
Yep.
when you're singing.
Right.
Mhm.
All you want to worry about is what you're doing when you're out there doing this.
Mhm.
That's the only thing I worry about. I want to be comfortable about looking at that. I
Yeah.
don't want to worry about what he's doing or if he ain't doing it right. I don't want to worry about the stuff, especially with musicians.
Yeah.
I have that worry too.
Mhm.
You know, you got to be on
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
You got to be on point. Have to be on point.
Right.
My cousin Eugene, he's a bass player. He's out in New Jersey, in and out of the tri-state all the time,
Yeah.
doing different gigs.
Right.
But he's a musician, right?
Yeah.
He's an artist. He goes wherever they pay him, right?
That's right.
And it could be almost any genre that needs a bass player. He's
Mhm.
gonna play it, right?
Mhm.
And being a young black man, it's like you playing rock and roll. He said, "Yeah, the checks are the same. Some
Yeah.
bigger than the
That's
other,
right.
but I'm gonna
That's
play."
right.
That is.
Right.
He
That's
said
right.
it right. He said,
He says, "I'm gonna play it," and he
That's
does. So
I got a brother that's the same way.
yeah,
He plays rock, he plays
Mhm.
R&B, and he's good at what he does.
that's
Yeah.
right.
I had another bass player that I was with for 5 years with my original group. And before he went to James Montgomery, he was with me for 5 years. He could have
Wow.
went anywhere, anytime.
yep,
But these are the people that taught me and made sure that I was right before they took off.
true. Wow.
And they were very good. And as a matter of fact, it was my friend Keith from New York City. And he was very good at it, and he taught me a lot of stuff. And a bunch of other people the same way. And I never looked back at it. I just kept it going, kept it going. And then before I even met up with you, that's when my lower point is. And then you brought my other upper point back up, and there we did. Well,
Have you guys heard from Irving?
Washington?
Irving.
Is it Washington?
yeah.
Yeah. See him. I saw him when I go to see because I'll be there Sunday. He pops in periodically. He wrote a song for us called when I was at Tribeca. What's it called? Kiss from Heaven.
Yeah, yep.
We were doing a show for Danny and the group's friend, who's a friend of his, lost her daughter, and we were trying to write a song. So Irving was taking my spot when I wasn't there because I was
Yeah,
working
yeah.
a lot. So he would come in, then they found out he could write, and he wrote a song called "Kiss from Heaven." Real great song, man. I thought it was real great. The video came out good. It was independently done. I thought they could have sold more, but the song I think could still do some damage
Yeah.
today
Mhm.
because it didn't have social media.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes you
Gotta
gotta
revisit.
kind of you gotta put it back on the stove,
Exactly.
right? Put
Exactly.
it back on the stove, and
you remember that happened to Billy Ocean when he first came out?
Yep.
They put his record out, Caribbean Queen, that whole album didn't go nowhere, and they revisited it again
Yep.
the next year, and it became one of the number one.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to do that.
You have to.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's a groove that tells you that you want to know something. I don't understand why this song didn't do anything.
Exactly. Yep.
Why?
Yeah.
Why did it do anything?
Right.
So when you have songs like that and you start saying that, it needs to get revisited.
Mhm.
It definitely do, because there's a lot of good songs out
A lot
there,
of
you know
good
what I'm saying,
songs.
that I even listen to right now that's 10 years, 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? They're still good to me. You know?
I just I love the old music, and I just love R&B music. Kind of does a lot for me with whether I'm writing poetry or trying to write a new song, and
Right.
I just love listening to music. It puts puts me in the zone where I need to be. Even when I'm angry, man, if I just put on some music, man, it take me just a few moments, and then I'm good. I'm good. I start thinking a little bit better, and so. But I was asking you guys about an outdoor venue, and I would love to see the likes of you guys and many others in this area, the local groups, one after another. You know, we always talk about the shell band, that shell stage that was at Bunwood Park.
Right.
I just wish that was a little bit bigger and it was enough. We had enough space, green space, to do something like that where we can play outdoors.
I forgot about Bucknell Park. That was a good venue too outside.
Yeah,
When we
I
did that,
remember that.
was
I remember doing that. I remember doing that with the Rock.
Yeah, with the Rock.
You know, back then, you know. Matter of fact, Al still got a picture of him when he was in the newspapers about him at that time.
He was a little young boy.
Yeah, sure was. Well, let's put it this way. When he did his rapping, he was on point.
All the time.
Right off the chop.
Yeah.
Right off the chop.
Nobody was like him, man. He could rap about anything.
Give him.
Very good talented individual. It still is.
He's doing the big thing, man. We wish you the best.
Give him a paper cup and let him talk about
Man, ain't talking about anything.
You give you 10 different flavors.
Let me see those glasses, baby.
Nice.
We gotta show him. We gotta show him what we're gonna do, man. What you can do, man.
You gonna do something
Yeah,
right
we
now?
can get my girl.
All right.
My girl.
Okay.
Real life. We don't want.
Want to do it now?
Yes, sir.
I'll turn this around and then.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
All right. Doc, we gotta do something. You up? I got go ahead. I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to the infamous Mario. Get sunshine on the clouds. When it's cold outside, I got to walk away. You say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl. Oh, I got so much fun. All the beats and me. I got the sweetest song. Well, now I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl. Oh, my girl. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Don't need no money. I can offer today. One day. Well, you say what can make me feel this way, my girl, my girl, my girl. Oh, talking about my girl, talking about my baby. All I can talk about, all I can talk about is you, my girl.
You know what? You can't mess around, man. We're chopping it up at Honey Dew, and guess what? We're chopping it out with Earl White, man. You seen that? You seen that tandem? They were ready. They were ready for you. I love these two dudes doing their thing, and go ahead, man. I'm still listening. Nice. Oh no.
Remember this one, Charlie?
Yes.
Yeah, at this point, yo.
Nice.
I like that baseball.
No.
Get out.
Yeah, I shoot that ball.
See, that's gonna cost a lot of money, man.
Peter, I never do I. Do you came into my life?
That's it. Earl White.
These are the arms
Chops Turner.
of the Lord you inside every day and every night. Oh, here's the soul of which you made me get through. But you know I'm trying to show love that rise. Oh, show it down. Just gave my way when I want to say, oh, I love you. You feel the same way too.
Yes.
Say you, baby. Every man who needs to know where he stands, if you're able.
Nice.
These are the lips that kept calling your name in the middle of the night. Oh, here is the soul of which you take control. But you know I'm trying to show love at life. Oh, 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 show and tell. Just the game I play when I want to say, darling, I love you. Show me, tell me, you feel the same way. You take it, baby, baby.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so
Here's the song with the blanket control, but you know I'm trying to show love is right. Ooh, girl, don't you tell, just the game I play when I want to say, darling, I love you. You show me you feel the same way you say you, baby. Oh, so tell that when I want to say, you feel the same way you do. Say you do. No, we tell.
Yeah, yeah. See that? Yeah. Chop's turn. He'll be at the Blue Room and Friday was it Cranston. Earl White New Image will be at Oriental Pearl in Westport coming up soon. Check out all the flyers. We are definitely going to be advertising and showing you where these guys are locally, so you can see them front and center, right, when they're doing their thing behind the microphone. So, oh, you got one more. You know what? Oh, Teddy P. I wish he never got in that green Cadillac. Right.
Let me give you what you've been waiting for.
Close that door, baby.
Girl, I got so much love. I can give it all to you. You better prove. Yeah. No need to. Oh. I'm gonna get close and close to me. Each other. I'm with it all. Just to go. It's the life like I thought it would be. Be loving you and you love me. Close the door. I want to rub your back when you say so.
Oh, watch out, Nico.
I want to get close and close to me. Let's get along in each other.
All right.
And
He ain't messing around at Honey Dew. All right.
just want to be my love, love is love. It's the sad thought it would be loving you, you love me. Love, someday, and let me give it one time. And he offered to look and walk through the night. And then, and when the morning earth, and the moon told the door, you better come.
Yeah.
Come in, baby.
He was messing around, man.
Yeah.
Earl White.
Let them blow your mind. Tell you all the time. Let me do what I want to you. Let me love you. Let me make sweet love to you, baby.
Chop's turn. And Earl White doing his thing.
Oh,
Oh boy,
that's okay.
we got it. We got a fake.
Let me make sweet love to you, baby. Yeah. See where we're on time? Let it blow your mind. Oh, woo, baby. Wanna see it walking by my side. Yes, I do. let me do. Let me make sweet love to you, baby. Oh. So good, baby. So good, baby. So good. Let me wanna do what she wants me to. I wanna do, baby.
Yeah. We ain't messing around.
Get up for Earl Payne, man.
That's it, man.
He plays with the Dallas with the Atlanta New Image, y'all. Check him out.
I love it.
Morgan to Pearl. Morgan to Pearl, this weekend. Friday.
Friday.
New Image. You did?
Love it.
Well, man, that was great, man. To sing with the great Earl Payne out of Boston, man. It's his home on that.
Yeah, been home for a long time.
It's home. He
love
picked up New Edition. New Edition. Yeah. But give it up for the our constituents there. Our audience.
I love it.
You know, the ladies behind the counter doing it for us.
That's it, man.
Great job.
That was Max here. I didn't see nobody.
Out there right there.
Go, man.
Yeah, that's the kind of fun we have. And if I had my own mic, you had to
Oh,
worry about
man,
me. I was telling you, shout it down.
Shout it up, man. That was nice, man. I haven't done that in a long time.
You're right. Exactly. Exactly. And it's different for me coming from the band doing all that other stuff in this.
Right. Man, you
You know what I'm saying?
made that point up.
You know, I mean, knowing that a person knows what he's doing, and the person realizes to know that they know what I'm doing, and at the same time, all these things add up like a nice cookie sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's got all the sweetness that you can take. You know,
That's right.
and then some.
And then some. The ice cream.
Yeah, that
I
too.
love it. Great. I mean, I'm a fan, so I just
Giant smiling.
I'm happy. I was like, yeah, there we go. And you guys, you know, I see what you're doing. You're cueing each other, but it's just so natural that when you get together, and that's what I appreciate. How smooth you guys can do it, even in the corner of Honey Dew doing it. Right, you're doing it, you know, and I appreciate both of you.
I
really
appreciate
do.
you and your podcast too.
Oh, thank you. You know, this is good. What we're gonna be able to do is produce some clips. That camera is kind of dark, you know, but I do have some good video from my phone. I definitely want to. My greatest audience, believe it or not, is TikTok. The numbers are crazy.
Right.
And so I'm gonna definitely put it on there very shortly. And I appreciate you too. And,
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
I really want to. Oh man, that was good.
I heard you write lyrics and stuff too.
I do, man. I
have to meet you guys get together and so
yeah.
I can look at them and stuff. 'Cause
All
my
right.
brother has a studio up in Northborough, Massachusetts.
Oh, nice.
I got to get back up there. You know, he's been under the weather a little bit for health reasons as well, but he's still a good bass player and he still writes stuff and he has his own portable studio.
Oh, nice.
Inside, so
And
plus I'm working with Phil.
oh, that
I know Phil. No, Phil.
Oh, Phil, East Providence.
Yes.
Phil, oh, damn, can't think of Phil's last name. Phil Peck.
Yeah, Phil Pegg. Yes.
Oh, he's
Hell yeah.
Oh, we go way back.
Yeah,
Big guy.
Matter of fact, he's got one of these jazz tunes that's going to be coming out real soon.
Yeah,
he's stepping up.
Oh, he's stepping up. Great guy.
Yes, he is.
Good people, man.
Yeah.
One of the best.
So if he gives me some flavors, the lyrics might get in there.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I work.
Yeah.
And then I go from there after that because I can do all my harmonies. I can do all that shit by myself.
Oh, nice.
I don't have to have somebody. You know what I'm saying? just to get the right texture and the right thing. While I have the opportunity to do that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'll be 73 next month.
It looked good, brother. And I had myself and Marcus Tavares, we've been working on something. He grabbed something, and he's doing a great job. I'm trying to, he's another person who's working and doing his thing, trying to pay the bills. And, but I enjoy working with people that I can learn from, like you, Chops, and I'm just starting. This, I'm not even 1 year old with the songwriting.
Yeah,
Like a little toddler.
Yeah, I'm trying, and it's but when people like you guys say you like it, when I have great people like Tiny Tavares saying I like that, I'm like, whoa, it's definitely special to me when that happens. But Earl, I'm ready to work with anybody, whether it's here, whether it's in the studio, whether it's on a wooden box somewhere. I'm ready to do it. With this phone, I mean, I wrote something today, and this is what happened today. I'm in the school bus driving. I'm waiting for the kids, and I know it's going to be a little while. So I'm like, all right, let me go on my phone, and I just typed something, boom, 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 and I was finished with it by the time they came out, and all it was the thoughts in my head, and I just let it go. I just kind of everything I had, just keep typing, and then boom, see what happens. And it truly, I got to figure out the genre I want to use. So I love R&B, and sometimes they say get away from your heart for a little while so you can see how it is elsewhere. And so I'm gonna test it on blues and with R&B. I'm gonna see what happens. But I truly, the song I sent you the other day, all I pictured it is when I finally played it, I pictured Chops on the stage singing it. And but I'm ready to work with anybody. And also, but first and foremost, I'm always ready to support you guys in what you're doing. So all right, Walter gave me some bad news. Barney Frank had passed away.
Oh wow!
The politician.
Yeah, nobody been for a long time.
Yeah, definitely.
I know he was sick. I saw.
Yeah, he was. He was, I believe, in hospice. So he was.
I've heard that about a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
he was in hospice.
Yeah,
exactly.
That was Tootsie's boy there.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was a strong advocate for this area.
He was.
Very outspoken.
Yeah.
I remember him for years. So
Yeah.
I remember you're very outspoken.
Yeah.
Walter talks about how, big name, well-known politician, supported Walter when he was running, So when you get that kind of person supporting you, they're both at two parts of the totem pole, right? And, I know my sympathies to the Frank family, my sympathies to our friend Walter, because I know that he's definitely shedding some tears right now. Probably the reason why he's not out here right now. So, all right. Just want to go back to the music. We have probably about 10 minutes, guys. So anything you want to talk about, we'll talk about it.
I'm having a great time. This is especially on a Wednesday. I'm taking care of my property, mowing the grass, working the flowers, and all that other stuff. My wife is out there doing her thing, working and stuff. Very supportive. She's always supported me.
Oh, she's always supportive us. She's a great advocate.
Matter of fact, this goes all the way back to when me and Chops were together.
Yep.
And that's how I met my wife.
Yeah.
That's how Chops met his wife.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
He introduced my wife.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it goes way back. And I think about those times all the time.
Oh, me too. I think about them all the time. They're great times. And talk about what you're doing, man. You know what you're gonna do, man. I mean, I'm here all the time, so I can always talk.
Well, again, hopefully that I have a good year performing as always, and at the same time, my future is writing. You know, what I'm saying, producer, getting stuff together. You know, while I got this time left, I'm always thinking new, so I already know what's out there. Yes, and some of these things can be very boring to me too. At the same time, so when it's boring to me, I already know what I'm doing.
Right.
So, and my crew, Angelo, Phil, Barry, Mike Paquette, and Al Newton. The rest of my squad. That's the band is Stepping Out. That's them.
Oh, I see.
That's the Stepping Out. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. It's the Stepping Out band featuring New Image. So a shout out to all of those guys there. They're up there, the best going on here today. Good musicians, and we always like to do the old school way. Get in that bass and rehearse something. Yeah, get it right.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
So when we get out there, you know, whether we're doing Michael Jackson or whoever, you know, it's on point. You know. The sound has always been our best thing, so we have the best equipment as well. It's always been.
So tell me, you first, Earl. Did your wife like you before the music or after the music?
She never liked me when I was doing entertainment, period.
All right.
And reason being because, well, you know how women can do. You know, they can be jealous about who's looking at you and who's in your face.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell her that's just part of the game. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm telling you, if I had to worry about that, I don't need you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted you more than that.
Yes.
Right.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So we've been together for almost 37 years.
You know
37 years. You know what I'm saying? We're home. We own our own home. She has her own business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we always keep it, keep it together like that. So that's the only thing I can say that, it was never like it was the way it's supposed to be. I had to work at that, you know what I'm saying, to show it that, it's not what you think of.
Hard work pays off, right?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
What about you, Chop? She liked you before the music or
Well,
after?
oh yeah, just like me before the music video introduced me to it.
Yeah, right.
And then we were singing at the house one night. Uncle John came up with the shoe. I was singing to his shoe.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And one thing led to another. Here we are, 35 years later. Married.
Yeah.
That's right. Beautiful family.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for all that has happened for myself.
Yeah.
And I can open doors for other people.
Yeah.
And we can bring people like Brother Earl, who's professional, been out there, knows what to do. And when I see him out there with me, I have to say this. When I see him come in the door, sometimes I don't know he's coming. Man, I'm so happy because I know I'm going to get what I need on stage, man.
True.
And that elevates me to another level as a singer.
Well, I see that coming right off the bat. As soon as you see me, it's like, okay, let's get right.
Let's go, man.
Yeah,
Let's go. Let's go. So
It's showtime.
it's showtime.
Well, I've always said that.
It's
No
showtime.
matter
Man.
what, before we even go on,
Yeah.
I usually introduce ourselves behind the scenes.
Yeah.
It's showtime, everybody. Let's get right.
Yeah,
Let's
do
get it
that.
together because we're about ready to blast this situation.
Oh, no doubt.
Doing the ballads and the up-tempo songs, those things, the ballads, man. We're balladeers. Bad
Right.
busy balladeers, but you got to sing the up-tempo stuff
Sure.
to keep the people happy.
Sure.
But the main thing, my forte is the ballads, man. Like the Teddies and the old school music.
Yeah.
That's where my hot lies.
Yeah.
The Luther Vandross,
Yeah.
the killer ballads. That's what I call them. When I got somebody like him back at me, man, I can go to the stratosphere.
And he's right about that. He's right about the balance because when you're a vocalist, you wish you could. Sometimes you wish I wish I could sound like that.
Yeah.
So when I got somebody like Chad that's got that roundness about all that, a tenor can work with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And if he knows how to move his vocals, I can do that too.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So the balance with a good, strong person like Chops does it for a tenor like me.
I love it.
So even if I'm singing a song by myself in tenor, that's fine too. But that other voice, whether it's Tenny Pendergrass or my man from the OJs, all that stuff.
Oh, Eddie LaBelle,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, Eddie LaBelle.
Yes.
That's one of my happiest moments that Eddie LaBelle he shouts out my name on a video, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm happy. Till this day, I love that video. I'm gonna actually have to share it. I gotta search for it,
Okay.
for him to shout out my name, and I'm like, oh my God, it was just
Wow.
a dream come true, man.
Eddie LaBelle, man, he's the master at his craft. Nobody sounds like him.
Nope.
Nobody sounds like him.
Even with falsettos, as falsettos became popular, with the moments.
Yep.
I love Black Ivory from New York.
Oh yeah, that guy.
From New York City. I
Yeah,
love them.
they were bad, man.
Yeah, they was. All those other groups, they keep me in practice when I start singing them songs. They keep me lined up. So when I'm singing something different on a different rhythm, I get it. I get that connection. I get it strong.
Yes.
They're not doing nothing with it, and then before you know, you're weak as hell. Don't know what the hell you're doing. You know what I mean? So, but I appreciate all that back in the day. Even Russell Thompson Jr., stylist.
Oh, yeah, stylist.
You know what I'm saying? All that stuff.
He
That was good stuff.
Delphonics.
Oh man, please. I remember going to parties, and just dancing and just singing. To a girl while I'm, I was a winner all the time.
That's it. Say, give me the ribbon. What do you want?
Those were the good old days, Charlie. Man.
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, just keep doing what you're doing. Like
Thank
Earl
you.
says, I'm gonna do as long as you gotta
As long
do it
as
as
you
long
can.
as you can.
Right?
And tomorrow isn't promised.
Nope.
And I truly appreciate you guys coming in.
Oh, we're happy to be here, man.
I'll produce whatever clips I can, share them with you on social media so you have it. And
That goes on Facebook, right?
yeah, this is on Facebook now. We're live
Okay.
now.
We're live, yeah.
And then I'll share an extra part of it, with the clips, because people like those, especially they can share it on Instagram or something real quick,
Right.
And but the video I have on my phone it came out nice.
Well, again, everybody, Stepping Up featuring new image, Oriental Pearl this weekend.
That's right. Go out there.
And
see.
Chops, where you gonna be at, my man?
What's that? Friday I'm down in East Providence. Saturday I'm at Tomatoes. I got 2 Sunday with John Parada. I open up for comedians, and then I go to CB Club. So I got a pretty busy weekend this weekend.
Busy.
And my wife will have her hand up when I get home. Look at her. Where's the money at, man?
Send you
You ain't lying.
send you out with a bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure it's full.
No, here you go. Do something with it.
Exactly.
Oh,
All
God.
right. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. I
Yeah.
appreciate you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us. Chops Turner, Earl Payne. I love you guys. Keep up
Love
the
you
good
more,
work,
Charlie.
man.
Thank
And we definitely hope you come back, Earl.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure
yeah, we'd
will.
love to have you come
Yeah.
back.
Sure will, bro.
Even if you want to do your own show, man, we'll set that up too. I can talk to you about some history
That's right.
and put both. He's been on Really Charlie podcast
Yeah.
twice, And if you want to do that, we can do that too.
That'd be great, man.
So because I got to give you your flowers while you're standing.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Peace out, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yes, please. I'll have mine large, iced, extra cream, and 6 Splendid. Yeah, just hang out for a minute. Mm-hmm.